Of course, you'd have to turn on the
Well, I don't
recording
even know
bit.
if that was in there.
Dang, I'm
It's
a little
just gonna
disappointed.
get at the end. That's all it's gonna get.
Yeah, probably.
I can't tell why she's attractive. I am Llytic.
I'm Tom.
And I'm fat.
Yes, we know. You probably should hit the gym at some point. Anyway, welcome to What Are We Reading?
Yeah, I just think Zane just left.
God damn it.
Rude. Rude, man. Rude.
Yeah, it might have been crossing a line a little bit. Just
Little bit. I mean, you're not that hefty. You're just like dad bod, maybe. Oh, God damn it!
Rude.
seriously, cut it out, man. Come on.
There's nothing wrong with a dad bod.
It can be taken in an offensive
It's
way.
not
man.
like I said he had a beer gut.
You've already called me fat right before that. Don't act like you're already trying to be insulting about this, dude.
Well, you've just got a little bit of chub. It's not that bad.
Well, you went with Chubb after being pointed out how rude it was, so you're just moving down the list of insulting things to less insulting. So don't even act like you're not trying to be mean,
Hey,
dude.
the right amount of chub can look great.
Zane, I think that's probably gonna be the closest he gets to an apology.
Oh no, I'm not expecting one. Just at some point, I'm just gonna get fed up and just stop.
Look,
Just
there are some people that make chub work.
Yeah, emphasis
there-
on some people.
and there are some people who are assholes without even realizing it.
Hmm.
I realize what I said could probably be insulting, which is why I'm backtracking.
Right. Let's get started on this fan fiction, shall we?
Yes, we're still reading Light and Dark, The Adventures of Dark Yagami. We are on chapter 36, chapter 33, Get Ready for the Fight! My favorite song by the Phantoms.
Okay.
Which, if those of you who don't know, that was the song that was being used in all those Magic the Gathering arena advertisements on YouTube. So anyone wondering what the name of that song is, you're welcome. Anyway, let's start this.
Getting ready for the fight. That's what it's called.
Get ready for the fight.
Okay.
Let's hit the deck! Roared Ray Pimber, dancing to the helicopter.
Hold on a bleeding second, Watari shrilled. How many guns do you have?
Again, I'm pretty sure that this guy is just a British Brock Sampson at this point.
Yeah, okay, I can see it.
Zane?
5, said Ray, and he did a gun show to the crowd.
What? What does that mean? Was he
I'm
just
a-
showing off guns, or did he just start flexing?
Wait, did you tell Tom what happened a couple chapters ago?
You mean last chapter?
Yeah.
Yeah, you only got one chapter, so
Right.
Reset the
did
universe.
Yeah, they reset the universe, and Watari's apparently a member of the A-Team.
Yeah. Chaos was too strong, so you just reset everything.
Yeah, it's kind of like that whole situation of like Boros before he was recycled as a character for One Punch Man, in which the series that the writer was working on ended up just coming to an end because he couldn't figure out a way to have the characters defeat Boros because Boros was that powerful. I'm not kidding.
I'm assuming it's aside from plot armor, which a lot of people tend to use for some reason. But
Yeah, we're talking about a character who's basically an evil Goku.
yeah.
Anyway, that is not sorting enough wizardly guns. You will need like 500 to have any hope of outwitting the bastard of your gummies.
Then C pulled down his pants.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Cool guy. Or cool dude.
Everyone was shocked, but then he took some special transformer guns from his special place, and then they weren't shocked because they knew why he'd done it now. They got big when he showed them to people.
I'm just imagining like the whole revolver belt thing from Dusk Till Dawn. Where it's like the little 2 revolver drums in the gun barrel. like right over his, like right on the belt buckle.
Well, when they said transformer guns, I thought of panty and stocking.
Just pulled off his fucking.
I mean, I've never seen the show, but I think one of the main things is panty uses
it's the
her
whole
panties
thing
to
is
turn
like,
it into guns, and stocking uses her stockings for swords.
Turned into guns and stockings turned into swords. And it's a similar situation with Scanty and knee socks.
The two demon girls, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Meanwhile, all I was thinking of was when those like anime girls pull out guns from under their dress in like the most heavily dick implied fashion ever, because it's just a huge fucking minigun they somehow pulled out from under there.
Just flashing back to Nyaruko-san. Like the whole thing of like she always pulls the crowbar out from under her skirt. Dusk till... Anyway, whose turn is it?
It's Zane's
I have
turn.
all the guns you need, bros.
So then, great, let's go. Was already said, and they all ran to the chopper, but then they remembered that you aren't allowed to take guns on planes, so they had to get a taxi to the Yagami house instead. That had to be an awkward ride.
Yagami. You pulled a me, man.
Did I say Yagami instead of Yagami?
Yep.
Fuck.
It's all right. I did it for the first 4 or 5 episodes. So, inside the house.
Now that has to be a euphemism.
A bunch of red lights went red and the loud noises from the speakers and all the steel doors which were bulletproof locked.
What?
Bulletproof locked.
Okay then. What the blinking heck was that? Light's mom said, looking at the door, mixing a load of cookie dough and baking a chicken and frying some fries and doing a vacuum.
Okay.
Looked right into your vacuum's eyes, and then we 69. Thanks in advance for not judging me on this aspect of my soul. When I dick smash all of your belonging, that's when I'm finally home. Objects of Desire, Ninja Sex Party.
I have never seen that music video. I kind of want to watch it now.
It's Danny's sex bang just fucking all of his girlfriend's possessions. Anyway, that's the gun I was talking about.
Oh, huh. I mean, that does have a Transformer-esque thing to it, but
yes. She poked it and nothing happened because it was bulletproof, and Light's mom's fingers were weaker than bullets because everyone's fingers are weaker than bullets except for Cyber Takata because she has robot arms so she can punch them.
Punch bullets. Cyber Takata? Who?
Oh yeah, you missed that. Takata got rebuilt as like a robot with sexy robot arms that are painted pink.
Which is why they're sexy, because they're painted pink.
That maybe they might have a vibrate function.
Yeah, that too.
Okay, so I missed a RoboCop scenario in the last one.
Sexy RoboCop, aka the best RoboCop.
I'm kind of disappointed I had to duck out when I did now.
Oh gosh.
Is it my line?
My turn?
No, it'd be Tom's turn.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't sure. Knight said, "That is my emergency alarm. It looks up the house and turns on lasers when it sees evil dudes coming and makes guns appear and turns the house into a robot fort." She jumped into the vents. "I need to go to my room." Okay.
Sorry, what?
She went to her room. Seo and Misa were there, and they were naked and embraced because they were sexing in Knight's room when the emergency went, and a bunch of lights red and the steel doors locked them in the room.
Nice, some ambiance. Nothing gets me in the mood like flashing red lights and blaring sirens.
No, ugh. It's like, I'll just go to your house and I'll just like blare the fire alarm. at 3 in the morning. See if you like it then.
Just thrusting in time with the alarm.
Burp, burp, burp,
Ugh.
burp, 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 and pause. Burp, burp, burp.
Okay, then.
Oh, hey, this shit's going down when Tom's here. That's weird.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I'm glad y'all are comfortable enough around me to go into this, but
Oh, you guys! Knight said all broishly and slapped them on the back and let them go back to sexing, except they couldn't because the red light spoiled the mood and it was too loud.
See?
Weak.
what is this? Misa asked, doing the scared dance. Her chest very bouncy and bouncy.
And now the dance of fear.
And now the dance of fear.
Oh my god.
Do we really have to? Yes, it was by order of the father. And now Daddy's little princess dance.
My father would never. Of course not. It was your brother. Her chest was very bouncy and bounced a lot when she did it. And it was dead hot because bouncy chests are meant to be hot. And say you got all turned on again, which was bad because this wasn't the time for sexing. This was time for war.
All's fair in fucking war. Wait.
So, do you remember that character from Fairy Tale that was all about dancing? Who's just a side character?
No.
There was a character from Fairy Tale who literally had dance magic.
I was thinking Seven Deadly Sins for some reason. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Okay, so I wasn't the biggest fan of the first season of Seven Deadly Sins, but I've been giving the second season a chance, and it's starting to get interesting. I'm liking it, so that's a good thing. Yeah, no, that sounds like a character in Fairy Tale. They have a lot of side characters. Like that guy loves to make characters, which some of them are very colorful, and I can appreciate that. But
then you have the fart assassins.
Yeah, but back when I was younger, I was thinking of, because I did a lot of roleplay, I was thinking of like characters to make for a different guild, and I was thinking of somebody who's similar magic, but more offensive instead of like support like he was in the show, because he did stupid things like luck dance or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just thinking of like this chick dressed like a ballerina spinning around like a fucking top before kicking you in the fucking face.
Like, okay, so kind of like weaponizing breakdancing, but ballet.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
I don't know why, I'm just getting flashbacks to Sazerac. You know, the Incubus character I have set up for D&D. Because the whole thing is I gave him the dancer background.
I'm going to have to look into some homebrew to see if I can make something out of it.
I still want to do... also, at some point, I want to do, like, the whole I cast fist type thing with a mage.
Yeah.
Or, wait, are there any spells, like, completely based around buffing your own stats?
Not in 5th edition. And some of the other, I mean, there are some that you can buff a few things. Like there's one called, I think, like enhance aspect, and like strength of the bear enhances your strength. But yeah, I had a wizard character who was a dragonborn, which is like big dragon folk and everything, and he cast spells and everything. But then it got close, so he whacked the dude with his quarterstaff and basically one-shotted this one enemy. There wasn't much health on him, but then everyone looked at me in surprise because I made him like an older dragonborn who's a professor, and I looked at him, I said, "What? I'm still a dragonborn."
I had kind of an idea for what could best be described as a tactile mage. So basically, like, all their spells are based around, like, buffing their own stats.
Yeah, and bards
so, like,
are actually...
just have, like, this mass amount, and it's all based on beating the shit out of people with your own fists.
Yeah, bards would actually be a really good class for that, because they have a lot of buff spells that they can use, so...
And I now increase my speed.
Haste! That's a spell that you can use. You have the time that it takes for every action. So an action so a spell that costs an action, it's only a bonus action now.
Oh god, but I'm just imagining like buffing speed and then also buffing strength, so not only are they punching harder, but they're punching faster.
You gotta be careful because spellcasters are squishy, but yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, that's the whole thing, is like just based around buffing themselves, so it's like as the fight goes on, like in between punches and stuff, they're also just like continuously boosting their defense and attack.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting thing to go. Anyway, we should probably get back to the fanfiction.
Our maid just kicked someone's head off. Just roundhouse the man, just decapitated the man via roundhouse. Like, instead of the cast fist, it's all like beating people up physically instead of just like the giant hand to use.
Yeah.
Did you say that that's my emergency alarm thing yet, or?
Let's see. I said this was time for war, so the emergency alarm is Zane's
Did you
line.
say this was time for? Oh yeah, that's right. You did.
And
Okay.
then we went off on this tangent.
Yeah.
That is my emergency alarm, Knight said, and then said a bunch of stuff she already said to her mom, so you don't need to hear it. Okay, we need to shack up and prepare for the battle of our lives.
The three girls grabbed death notes and life notes and sex. Oh god.
That seems like a very dangerous path to go down.
Yeah, considering the fact that there is definitely, I can attest to the fact that there is like some fucking like ugly bastard genre like hentai out there based around that whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Which, I'm sorry, but if your whole thing when it comes to that sort of shit is, oh hey, mind control.
Just
Yeah,
use it
that's-
on the president to force every single president ever to have an affair.
I mean, that already happens.
Exactly.
But what if we force it to where instead they aren't sexually assaulting people and bragging about it to Billy Bush?
Yeah, I guess.
I'm still not letting that go. Anyway. Fuck. Where was I? Oh, and sex notes for later and swords and got ready. If you have the death notes, do you really need swords?
I mean,
Yeah.
sword swing can be faster than writing someone's name sometimes.
I mean, you're using the most pansy-ass way of killing people.
The Death Note?
Yes.
Yeah, true.
That requires minimal input from you. It's almost as lazy as using a gun.
In Dark's room, he was getting changed into his battle outfit, and Light was watching, but only because he wanted to see how muscly Dark was so he could work out to be as muscly.
Why does he want to look as much like a clam?
I don't know. That's the way it's written, though.
I am not gay, Dark said, because the readers at home might think so other ways.
Now I'm just flashing back to the final episode of Hellsing Ultimate Abridged. You're gay!
Pulled on a robot suit like the girl dude from Metroid.
Samus?
Samus! She's the main character.
Well, so long as it's not Metroid Other M.
Eh.
Because as it turns out, maybe the people behind the Dead or Alive series shouldn't be writing for Metroid.
Yeah, probably not.
Instead, he put on a t-shirt and jeans, but they were made of titanium.
Seems really uncomfortable.
It seems impractical.
Yeah.
Just
I think-
clunking around.
Yeah, with Metroid Other M, I think we should just be happy that Samus never found the jiggle physics armor.
Huh. Was it really that bad? I've never really...
It's the whole thing of like one of the most like badass and most powerful female characters in video games just being reduced to someone who can't do shit unless a man tells him to. Oh, I'm inside a volcano. Maybe I should put on that whole fireproofing buff that my armor has that I happen to have on me. No, my commander hasn't told me to, so I'm going to wait for his orders and just run through this volcano while burning to death.
Wow.
You could just picture like the commander phoning in, like, "You okay? You know you have armor for this, right?" Just really confused, like he didn't think he had to tell her.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's Ridley. Or is it Ridley or Ripley? I always forget.
It's Ridley. I think.
Ridley.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Ridley. It's Ridley, that character that I've fought so many times and beat the shit out of. God knows how many times. I'm gonna have a panic attack at the sight of him.
Okay. So it is as bad as I've heard. Okay.
So unless this is like Samus's first outing in Other M, I could maybe see her being
Yeah,
surprised
yeah,
by
if
a
it was
giant
like the
purple fucking dragon. But if it's not,
If
fuck
it was
that.
the first time, like running into the giant green pterodactyl dragon after it killed her parents, I could understand.
Yeah.
But no!
Also he's purple, not green.
let's just not count it as
It's
canon.
kind of a dark purple thing. Oh, it's like the whole thing is like, if memory serves, Samus is like around 6 foot and weighs about 200 pounds.
Is that
I'm
with
sorry,
her arm
but-
on?
No, that's without the armor. She is fucking ripped.
Nice.
But yeah, so someone that fucking built should not be that much of a fucking pansy ass.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, for sure, Samus specifically shouldn't, but
It's the whole
she's
thing
fighting
is like,
the 10-foot tall dragon. Being 6 foot's not gonna help.
well, yes, but when you're also talking about 200 pounds of muscle.
Yeah. Also,
That's like-
she was trained by bird people to
Yeah.
be a warrior anyway. So yeah, she
and
should.
genetically altered by them. That'd be like if Major Armstrong from FMA were to suddenly cower out of a fight. It's like they're chicken out of a fight. It's like, no, the only reason he wouldn't want to fight is because of the fact that he doesn't think that the fight is a good thing to do.
Yes.
He
Major
wouldn't
Armstrong's
wanna-
like my
he wouldn't-
favorite character.
Yeah, he wouldn't like run away from a fight because he's scared.
No.
That man is the most adorable man, and you do not turn him into a coward.
If you turn him into a coward, we will find
Fuck you.
you and we will beat you with a rubber chicken.
And the same goes with Samus Aran.
Yeah, like
You do
seriously,
not-
that just infuriates me that they made her
Yeah.
they reduced her character to something like that. It's like
Although I do find it funny that technically speaking, the Halo universe is actually connected to the Dead or Alive universe.
how so?
One of the games, one of the whole crossovers in it was this female Spartan ended up somehow accidentally going back in time and entered into the fighting tournament.
Yeah.
And that's actually officially canon.
Seriously?
Yes.
Okay then.
Which I kind of wish that she had been part of like the beach volleyball series, just so we could have a scene of someone in full Mjolnir power armor setting up a hammock between two palm trees and uprooting both of them upon climbing in.
That would be hilarious.
Like, I would have loved it if like the beach volleyball game or whatever, every one of these swimsuits, and then you still just have her in her power armor.
That would be pretty funny. But
Maybe
that's
like the helmet taken off, but still in full power armor.
So would the goal be to convince her to take it off then, or would you just try to keep it on? Like it
Honestly, probably either way, but then again, I also have a thing for anyway.
would probably be in the options.
Oh yeah, but
You unlock
like-
the option to take off her armor. Nope.
like the only way I'd be cool with that though is if she was ripped underneath because of the
Oh my
Spartan
God.
program.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just
Like she'd have to be fucking built.
Yeah.
Because we're talking about someone who's like what, like 6'4" at least.
Yeah.
Like the Spartans are fucking tall and heavy as shit.
Well, it
Like,
was
even
really
without the armor.
yeah. I less so the Spartan 3s or the Spartan 2s. I'm not the expert on Halo lore, but it was like Master Chief's generation, which he was like the last one of. They were the ones who were really genetically
Well,
altered, so they were
Master
super tall.
Chief was also short for a Spartan.
Huh.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's part of the whole thing. Is he was a micro midget Spartan.
yeah. Nah, I don't know. The Halo franchise is really
Oh yeah, I mean we are also talking about a series that, if you look at the philosophical backings of it, it's an analysis of both foreign terrorism in the wake of 9/11 as well as American colonialism.
all I'm
With the
thinking
American,
about
basically like the I forgot what their name is. The alien force from the first, from like the main series,
The
not
Covenant?
the Flood, but the other one.
the Covenant.
Yeah, the Covenant. The Covenant is basically an amalgamation of European settlers and Middle Eastern religious extremists. Because of the fact that you do have these like religious extremists who are also out to conquer everything.
Yeah.
So it's not just an analysis of one thing; it's analysis of both, and showing that both mindsets are incredibly toxic and.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Which should put it out there. Not saying anything bad about the Middle East, just those specific sects that honestly we kind of ended up, that honestly the U.S. kind of provoked.
Just
Cold War history.
Yeah, it's just
on a lighter note, I can just picture the Spartan or whatever the 448 whatever, is nobody would play volleyball with her because they're just afraid of her smacking or just breaking their arms when she spikes
the volleyball.
Spikes the ball and slams them into the ground, burying them like 3 feet into the sand.
That'd be like the whole thing that why they like your person or whatever, because I don't know how the fuck dead or alive volleyball works.
Oh god.
It's like, wow, you're the only person who hangs out with me. You're pretty cool.
But yeah, she'd basically just be like the Zarya of the game.
Right. Let's get back to reading. As interesting as this discussion is.
Where were we? We just got after Zane saying the titanium thing. All right.
Yes.
Light put on a James Bond suit with a Homer Simpson tie. We already had a doll earlier too.
I know that's part of why I was referencing it.
And Don put on the robot Metroid suit and covered it in knives.
I mean, that automatically makes it better because it's spikier.
That only would make it better if it's set up in a way that the knives are pointing outward whenever you're in morph ball form.
Yeah.
This reminds me of that Star Wars character from the extended universe who just has a bunch of mini little lightsabers over his battle armor and he just kind of runs at people to kill them.
Is that a real thing?
Yes.
The expanded universe is interesting.
Honestly, like, my favorite thing in, like, some of the expanded universe stuff is in, like, the fucking Clone Wars cartoon where we actually see Mace Windu fight.
Oh, yeah, no, you take his lightsaber away, he becomes more deadly.
Yeah, the whole thing, Samuel L. Jackson only agreed to play the character so long as he didn't go out, and I quote, like a bitch. Which might explain why his death involved him getting his hand cut off by a young Darth Vader, electrocuted, and then thrown out a window.
Well, he actually survived it, or at least it's rumored that he survived that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool!
I wasn't kidding. It's a real thing.
It seems like it'd be really risky for yourself.
Yeah, I think he was like affected mentally, so he's just kind of like one of those I have no brain warriors. So he literally just runs at people to fucking kill him.
Oh god!
It's like Eric Ismarin.
Is he a Sith or is he a Jedi?
He's a fucking Sith. What do you think?
Well, there's also stuff like Dark Jedis, which are neither. They're just more. They're people who dabble in the dark side of the Force, but aren't Sith.
Gray Jedis, yes.
Yeah. Well, there's the Dark Jedis, Gray Jedis, the Sith, and then the Jedis.
Yeah.
When I really look it up, there's a lot of references to Sith on this stuff, so I think he is Sith.
I still remember that one thing, like the perfectly balanced as all things should be meme. And it was like an entire Jedi Council, 2 Sith warriors. I mean, entirely balanced as all things should be.
Yeah, he did technically bring balance to the Force by killing all the Jedi.
Yeah.
There's no more Jedi. It's perfectly balanced.
Well, no, there are some Jedi. It's just like there's 3.
It's perfectly balanced if nobody can use the Force.
And one Jedi that Darth Vader missed from every expanded universe author ever, even if it is only in their personal archives. As an aspiring Star Wars author, I can confirm this.
Shit. Okay. It had a camera in it, so it could film everything and sell it to the president of Hollywood and get rich. Is this like the whole thing of how Diva technically live streams wars?
Oh yeah.
Which is really fucked up when you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, hey, Diva live streams all her matches. Wait a minute, she's technically fighting in a war. Oh, God.
I mean, if it's just a war against robots, I could see the disconnect there. Also, the heavy implications of racism against the Omnics in that way.
Yeah, but the anti-Omnic war is no longer actually a thing.
Yeah. So in fact,
in fact, Talon's the anti-Omnic group now, kind of. Which means that she's literally just live streaming a war zone, and I'm pretty sure that voids Twitch policy.
I mean, okay, so you're gonna tell the girl with the giant robot suit who can mow down a city block that she's violating policy?
Well, yes, because she's no longer going to be paid by Twitch.
can't
you
afford
think
that stuff now.
well, she's part of Overwatch, so I don't think she needs to be paid by Twitch.
She's also a South Korean competitive gamer.
Yeah, good point.
That sort of shit is kind of
Okay,
important
yeah.
for them.
Yeah, okay. Right. Everyone except Soichiro and Light's mom, because they don't know about the crazy shit like robots and death notes their kids get up to. Ran through the vents to Knight's room where she turned on her 1,000,000-inch HD TV.
Oh my God.
That's a big TV.
Okay, let me just. Fuck! I don't have the energy to divide it by 12.
I'll just
Just
look
look
it up. 1,000,000 inches to feet is like 83333.3333 feet.
Wait, that was 1,000,000.
I
She's
typed in 1,000,000 inches to feet.
1,
So
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 83,333 feet. 0.33 continuing.
yeah, that's a big TV. She zoomed in on the taxi, which was racing towards them on the freeway and zooming around other cars and bumping them off the roads, and there were miles of fires behind them.
crazy taxi.
Oh, so it's like anytime I play a Just Cause game. Got you. I found a fire truck! Or like the ones in 3 where you have those giant like industrial dump trucks. My favorite thing is when I ended up catching a crashing helicopter in one of those.
This is the Just Cause games. I've never
Yes.
played them. They
AKA
sound
the best game series in history.
they sound over the top and amazing.
Oh yeah, Rico Rodriguez is a force of nature. Which is why in the 4th one they now have a permanent super tornado on the map. Because the only thing you could do to stop a force of nature is to create another one. Let's see, he's booming him off the road. Okay, got you. She zoomed in closer. She zoomed in closer, twiddling some noobs. What?
This is Zane's
Knobs,
line.
knobs, not noobs. No,
this-
oh, that is Zane's line. Whoops.
First you call me fat, and then you ignore me. She zoomed in closer, twiddling some knobs. Elle was in the car, and Watari, and Ray, and a cool dude, and another chick she didn't know but was sexy. And it was S. And Hal Linder, and Cyber Takada, and Nier was driving. The taxi was actually his nuclear NASCAR from Paris. Remember?
No. Yes, actually, weirdly enough.
Hold on. Never mind.
I do remember that.
The team is back together! Knight screamed. Her mohawk went on end from scared.
This is the worst thing that could happen, Light squealed like a little girl.
Well then.
Fucking hell. Actually, the worst thing that could happen was if I was eaten by a lion, but this is still pretty bad, Dark said wisely.
Dark said wisely.
Yes, wisely. Well, I mean, it's not the worst thing that could happen. I could be eaten by a lion. That'd be worse than you being in danger.
Because I'm the main character.
We should we bring out the secret weapon?
Is that what I sound like whenever I do that?
A little
No,
bit.
you
Yeah.
sound like you're trying to swallow your mic. Yes.
Don said cumbersomely. The secret weapon is pretty damn secret. In fact, it is so secret, I forgot what it was.
It's a secret even to me.
Come to my lab, Knight said, and then she remembered she was already there. She pointed to an sciencey looking thing in the corner of the room. It was like a giant icebox made of gold and covered in computers, and there was smoke coming off it, but it was the cold smoke that ice makes. Dry ice?
Probably.
So steam.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. The fuck is that? Asked Day.
It is obviously a freezer for freezing DNA vampires. Dark swore.
I'm sorry, what?
Dark swore because he was so smart and worked it out
no.
because there was a sign.
No. I remember
Let
what's
me
happening
guess.
now.
Vampire DNA.
What What are
Actu-
you a fucking idiot? You're a disgusting disgrace of a moron clone.
Oh, I just had a little
Are they
spa day, deep
actually
tissue
going to bring
massage.
in fucking Twilight Yagami?
Yep.
Can I just quit now?
No.
Please.
No.
I don't want to
no,
read
Zane.
Twilight Yagami.
I'm sorry, but at some point we also have to do Midnight Sun.
The day was kind of sad. To cheer him up, Light gave him a hug, and Dark called them both gay and laughed, which was a bit mean, really.
Just a bit. Okay, this is serious, so I will summon our secret weapon, the vampire clone of Dark Yagami. And his name shall be... Twilight Yagami! Get it? Some dudes in the reviews made it up, so good job, guys. It was clever, because Twilight is a thing, and there is a vampire, and they are named after Dawn and stuff.
The door of the icebox opened. There was a load of ice, so Night got her flamethrower and melted. I approve of this method.
She accidentally killed the vampire.
I also approve of this. Inside was a vampire.
Fuck you!
He had fangs like samurai swords.
Oh, Jesus!
But it wasn't shiny because those vampires are lame. His eyes...
So we have a vampire walrus.
I mean, I'm still not seeing a problem here.
It's gonna be really fucking hard to drink blood like that.
Well, I mean, he could tear him open.
He can't look down without cutting his stomach open.
His eyes jumped...
Hey, what's that down there?
His eyes jumped open, and inside they made of blood. He burst out of the tank and began breaking Dawn. Get it? By which I mean he bit Dawn, and his blood went everywhere, so he drank it because he was a vampire.
Where did you get him? He is very handsome, Dark said, but only because he was a clone of him. He's not gay.
Are you sure? I'm straight, yeah, but so spaghetti before it gets wet. Or until it gets wet. Fuck, I fucked it up. So spaghetti until it gets wet. He's a clone. He's 50% you and 50% blood.
Oh, the
Shinigami King.
Yes. Dark grinned so evilly that any kiddies who looked at him would have died from a heart attack like a death note.
Perfect.
Chapter 37, Chapter 34, a nuclear showdown. Hey guys, I was tired of doing a NaNoWriMo thing, but it was hard, so here's some fic. Oh, I tired to do a NaNoWriMo thing, but it was hard, so here's some fic.
A what?
I don't know.
Blood watched the action unfold from his sky base in the sky.
Sky Bass in the sky.
Sky Bass, I was about to say. Down
Is
on
it
Earth.
Big Mouth Billy Bass?
I hope so. Don't worry, be happy, everyone.
My favorite thing is like that one person who like connected it to his phone, so whenever he like asked Siri something, Siri would answer through that.
Oh, that makes me so happy.
Either Siri or Alexa. It was like something like that, but anytime like the AI spoke, it was like the fish turns its head and starts moving its mouth.
That makes me so happy. I want to do that now.
It is 10:15.
Down on Earth, things were hotting up because of the action that was about to happen, and also it was summer. Author's note: I know it's actually winter, guys, but in the fic it's summer, okay? And moms and dads and kiddies and sometime the grandparents were in the park eating picnics and playing soccer and catch.
Hey, boo-boo.
They did not know the act.
Want to get us a couple of picnic baskets?
They did not know the action that was going to happen.
Gee, I don't. Oh God, I can't do Boo Boo's voice.
I'm not gonna try.
I don't know, Yogi. Oh God, it just turns into Morty.
I don't know, Yogi. That was more Droopy from Tom and Jerry.
That was Droopy.
Oh dear, looks like I have to go fix things again. Zane.
Zane.
What?
Your line.
Zane.
This is going to be very intense. Wait, no, hold on. That's Blood. Hold on.
Yes.
This is going to be very intense. Blood roared, staring into his ball. I wonder who will win, he pondered, while mashing blood bananas all over his face because he was so hungry that he missed his mouth.
What is this, that one scene from Gravity Falls? Dipper, you're actually pretty mature. Yes. Yes, I am.
Gravity Falls is so good.
I fucking love that show.
I know I will make a bet to make things more interesting. If you win, Dark, you will be re-elected king of the Shinigami. But if L wins, then he will be king of the Shinigami, and you will be flipping burgers at the Creepy Dude's ice cream burger flipping shop for the rest of your life.
They don't even sell burgers. They just flip them.
Your burger undercooked from that shitty place down the street? We'll fix that.
Oh, God. That just reminded me of the fact that there's a Freddy's here now.
Ooh.
It's not near as good as Culver's.
Nah.
It's just not. Like, I'm not a fan of greasy burgers, but I prefer that to the burgers at Freddy's.
We have a Freddy's here, and
Because they are fucking wafer... Like, the patties are wafer thin, is dry as shit.
and the one here is actually pretty good. It's like when I've been there. Yeah, they're a little bit smaller than usual, but they weren't dry, and they were pretty.
It's
pretty
just
good.
the whole thing is like the patties have been like pressed into something about as thin as cardboard.
Ugh. That doesn't sound good.
Not. That's cool, Dark said over his hologram, who was Shadow. That will make the fight 10 times as epic. Fuck.
Blood did a salute, but Dark flipped him a bird because he's a cool dude, and Dark went home and ran to the battle station. It was like a train station, but the trains had guns. I'm like...
But Dark flipped him the bird because Dark's an edgelord.
It's not a phase, Dad!
Oh fuck, where are we again? Blood?
Sad.
Blood. Said.
Yep.
Ye. Will.
God damn it!
Make. Me. King. Of the Shinigami if we win this fight, so now we have to do double fight. He shouted at everyone because he was leader, and this is the part of the movie where everyone's all like, we're gonna lose, and Dark is like, no way, motherfuckers! And everyone cheered, except this isn't a movie. This is real life, except it's not because it's a fanfic, and everyone knew they were gonna win, but they cheered anyway because the speech was good, and they had to, or Dark would death note them in the face.
Ah, yes. Friends through fear.
I'm going to punch your face. In the face. But back on planet Blood, that is what he called his sky bass because he lives there. It's a big planet made of scabby blood and pointy rocks and bones, and there are guns on the bottom that fire blood-lick super soakers, and everyone runs and screams. Screes them. Everyone runs and screes them when it flies over because it drips blood on everything. And it's
so like Kamada.
Bandages.
So like Kamada-kun from Shin Godzilla.
I don't like used bandages. Yeah.
That's pretty disgusting. I cannot believe he fell for that. Blood wailed, grinding his face into a tub of blood banana.
What?
Just no.
Is your name? What is your quest? What is the capital of Estonia?
I don't know.
What is your favorite color? Blue, no, yellow.
I meant yellow.
No, it's not. I meant yellow. It's like, no, yellow. The most mainstream Monty Python thing to reference.
Yeah, it's still a good one though.
I know it was very stupid of him, said another mysterious Shinigami standing in the corner behind a pile of blood.
I think the blood's been sitting out too long if it can make a pile.
Yeah.
You probably should get that. You should probably change that or something. It's past its expiration date.
Yeah, just get
Wow. I'm just thinking of some kind of weird, really dark show where this guy just has
I'll be right back. I have to go do something real quick.
Anyway.
I'm thinking of like some big bad evil demon dude who just has like a small coaster on the side next to his like king chair that's just filled with dried blood. And it's just in a giant pile just circling up to the sky because what he's really done is just like spill the blood of the person, put it in the coaster, and then when it dries he just lifts it up a bit more so that it just keeps being stuck in the circle.
I don't know. What I'm imagining for that is almost like it's kind of a pudding skin situation. Like he had a glass of blood, but he let it sit too long, so it started coagulating on the top. Instead of just like breaking through that, he like peeled it off and put it on the table.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah. Gross.
Alright, so, my line, right?
You can dance if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
Sorry.
What?
I know it was very stupid of him, said another. Oh wait, did I already say that? Yeah.
Yeah.
When Elle and Dark kill each other, we will be able to take over the world. Together.
Oh. This is going to be absolutely rich.
Oh my. Really
and I will also help, said Ryuk, eating a blood banana.
Yes, Ryuk is. He was. Blood apple.
Oh, blood apple. It was icky because it was made of cheap, nasty blood that blood didn't want. When the mystery Shinigami walked up to Ryuk and punched the apple out of his claws, the apple burst everywhere, and Ryuk was covered in even more blood. There was already some blood on him because the showers on Planet Blood are full of blood. It's gonna smell terrible.
Is Ryuk the new Nier?
He's the Nier of the Shinigami realm.
Should we just keep reading?
Yeah, might as well.
What did you do that for? He said with the saddest face ever.
The other Shinigami took her head off, and it was Teosovch. She looked sexier now, though, because she used a sex note, which gave her yellow hair and a big chest, just one. And one of those sexy waistcoat things that ladies wear in Shakespeare times, the chest and the waists.
So he has an artificial chest along with his chest.
Does the writer mean a corset?
I guess. I don't really know what the fuck's happening in this story.
Do we ever know? There's no earthly way of knowing.
Because you are our Lanky and you will do whatever we say. She said, but in a very sexy way, and Ryuk got all turned on, but he could not do anything because he was just a regular Shinigami, not king of the Shinigami who was allowed to sex.
Because you are our Lanky, and you will do whatever we say. Meanwhile, back on Earth,
the NASCAR was getting closer, and now there were explosions out of the window every time they smashed another car of the road. They were getting closer and closer and closer, and the red alarms got redder.
Cyber got leaned out of the window with a rocket launcher, and she shot a rocket into the sky. It didn't hit the Yagami house, but it went into space instead.
Phew, we are safe. Let's go sex, Sayu, Misa said.
Not so fast, Sayu replied. I don't think that's the last we've heard of them.
Not so fast. They might have more than one bullet.
They might have more than one rocket.
Meanwhile, in every army bass in the world.
This is just one of those big mouth Billy Bass wearing like an army helmet.
Oh, it's just really giant too, and the army's inside of it. And in order to like shoot out like their planes and stuff, they have to make it talk, or just
every 20 minutes it starts singing. Don't worry.
Yeah, and you have to time it to get out.
Don't worry.
Shoom, 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 shoom.
About a thing.
Shoom.
'Cause every little thing gonna be alright. General, something is happening! That's a weird name for your general. Soldiers were yelling, firing the guns everywhere in case that helped. How would that help?
You're at base. Calm down.
They also had red alarms and sirens and ladies with sexy voices saying, 10 seconds till rocket launch.
What in the goddamn fuck is occurring? The general replied, wiping away his sweat. Or is that actually sweat? No, that's sweet.
That's sweet.
He's got sweets on his mouth. He was eating a donut.
All our nuclears are about to launch.
It was Cyber Takata, shouted another soldier, looking at the screen. She fired a rocket! She fired a rocket, hacking rocket, and hacked our rocket.
What? 9 seconds till rocket launch. Said the sexy voice again.
Stop her!
1 second till rocket launch. Got it. Oh, rocket launch.
Oh my god. No. 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 The general shrieked like a girl as the nuclears went, and it was all over the world. All the nuclears in America and Russia and France and England and Japan went whoosh.
I think Japan might have some issues with that.
And then into space, they all met the rocket hacking rocket and teamed up.
What?
It
Alright,
sounds
I'm
like
starting to get that thickness.
cartoon logic.
I mean, we are talking about a world in which Japan has nuclear missiles, aka that thing that they wouldn't do.
They all joined forces to make the biggest nuclear in the history of the world. Then they turned around and went whoosh towards Light's town, and they zoomed past Planet Blood, where Blood was sexting TOC. And they were like, whoa. Past Ryuk watched it, and the spray "take this suckass" on the side of Blood was on the side Blood with the blood gun. What?
The blood like super soakers on Planet Blood.
Apparently. The rocket got faster. Oh. The rocket got faster and faster and faster, and it broke the sound barrier and still kept going faster until it was on fire from going too fast, and the blood caught fire to make blood fire, which is red like blood and looks awesome.
Light looked up and wet his pants.
Oh no, he whined. What the fuck is that?
What
A
the
nuke.
fuck was that?
It is of the biggest nuclear in the world, and it's coming straight for us, Dark said calmly while shouting. He shot a couple bullets from the bullet train. Get it? Get it? It's not like a Japanish bullet train, but it's a train mad of bullets. It's dead. Partner.
Pardon.
At it, but it didn't seem to do anything. To do.
I have a shield note, Knight
What?
said, and she wrote the names in the shield note as fast as she could. But then the rocket hit. Nuclear fire zoomed out in all directions, setting fire to everything for 1,000 miles and blasting apart buildings and turning the ground into deserts, and even the sky caught fire and all the blue stuff burned away, revealing the stars behind it.
So there's no longer nitrogen in the sky.
Probably not. Light's dad's car got completely smashed and the windows broke.
Obviously,
That's all.
the biggest casualty of this all.
Yeah. The moon started to catch fire too, and Blood had to move Planet Blood to Mars. Just it would not burn.
Oh, balls! Knight screamed. I didn't have time to write all the names. Some people did not get shields in time, and they will have burned to death. But who? Find out next time in the next exciting chapter of Light and Dark Yagami, The Adventures of Dark Yagami.
So you want to try and fit in one more chapter?
I mean, we can.
All right.
If you do, I'm going to have to go for a bit.
Bathroom or?
Yeah.
All right. Chapter 38, Chapter 35, Dark Yagami, Twisted Fantasy.
Oh, yeah, I'll be right back, then.
All right.
There was a problem with an old chap, which I had to fix in this one, so not much happened at first. Sorry. Partner.
The smoke and the dust and the fire and the rubble and the steam and the gas and the rocks blew away. And the green grass grows all around, and the green grass grows all around. Everywhere for 1,000,000 miles in every direction was a desert. Ooh. Sounds
Tasty.
interesting.
Is it molten lava? Is it like chocolate lava cake? Because that's fucking.
I hope so.
That fuck's fucking delish.
It's so good.
Fuck. I'm salivating so much I can't even speak right.
Yeah, well.
Knight looked down and there was a hole through the earth and it went all the way to the sun.
Okay, then.
And I threw my horse and it cleaved through the earth and then exploded the sun. Oh yeah, you are now in love with my dragon slaying nuts. I shall now expose my chest. Don't act like you're not impressed. Oh god. Anyway.
Yeah.
And sunlight came through, lighting the place. There was also some lava creeping out, setting fires again, so the fires had to blow away again.
Holy fuck, she screamed. She had shield noted herself, but forgot to shield note her cloths, and now they were gone. And she was naked.
I don't think that's how that works.
Well, it's fan fiction, so it works however the author wants it to work, I guess, question mark.
Hey, yo, what's the noise? They said. He was all burnt and twisted and looked like a beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy. Get it? Did the peeps get alive?
Okay, so I shield noted you, said Knight. Who else did I shield note?
How do you forget?
A nuclear bomb just went off that caused a nuclear winter throughout the entire world. So she's
and
probably a little shaken right now.
Carved a hole all the way through the earth and out the other side. The earth will now collapse.
Yeah.
You shield noted me, said Light's mom. She had put some cookie dough on the table, and the nuclear had cooked it into cookies.
Cool.
She ate the cookies and gave one to Soichiro, who was also not dead and hid under the table for safeness.
World's sturdiest table right there.
I mean, if Indiana Jones could survive a nuclear detonation in a lead-lined fridge...
Hey, it's lead-lined. Come on, man.
It was fucking terrible.
Oh, it wasn't as bad as everyone makes it out.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. It's silly
it is.
and fun, and it's enjoyable, just like all the other Indiana Jones
only
movies.
Character that's worse than Shia LaBeouf is maybe Winry from fucking Temple of Doom. That movie is fucking terrible, admit it.
Temple of Doom was my least favorite Indiana Jones movie.
And it's just barely better than fucking like Crystal Skull.
No, Crystal Skull was better than Temple of Doom.
No, Crystal Skull was fucking dog shit.
Okay. You can have your opinion, I'll keep mine.
Well, yeah, you can have your shitty opinion.
And me, Misa said. Misa and Seiyu ruffled.
Oh, God.
They wanted to sex, but they had more impotent things to do right now, like save the world.
They soon got the largest Viagra in the universe to save the world. Because it was impotent.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Blood watched all the crazy things unfold on his HDTV on the Sky Bass.
Little does she know that my big-brained young master Dark Yagami has failed to live in the boiled inferno. Blood laughed, stuffing his face with Doritos because he was out of blood bananas.
Oh God, he's a neckbeard.
Okay, Doritos aren't terrible, so...
No, but they are calling card neckbeards.
Yeah, good point.
That and Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
Which is terrible. Except for Baja Blast.
Baja Blast is good. Diet Mountain Dew is good. Diet Code Red Mountain Dew is good. The red, white, and blue Mountain Dew that they do for 4th of July stuff is actually pretty decent, even though it's purple. And just...
Point is, standard Mountain Dew is shit.
Not the biggest fan of it, yeah.
That art very sad. Teosafaj moaned.
Is this the mysterious Shinigami who is there?
This mysterious Shinigami who is also Shakespeare Shinigami.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Did anyone else die? She took off her time suit to proof that she was hot. Authors note that TV trope zombie dude said she wasn't sexy, which isn't true. Check my Twitter, #RealDarkyYagami for the fan arts I drew over.
Okay, who has Twitter up right now?
None of us.
Ah, dang it. Okay. Yes, and we will find out who right away. Blood?
Dawn died too, Knight shouted. No one cared, because Dark was dead.
That is no problem. I will life note him back to life, Misa said, reaching in her bra.
The word her cut out.
Oh.
So all I heard was reaching bra. Reaching in bra.
Yeah, Misa said reaching in her bra. Okay, sorry about that. It's My internet, I
You
guess.
can't, say you screamed. Your clothes got fire and burnt up and your life note was in there. Wait, how does she still have the
Oh.
bra then?
Bra's clearly not clothing.
Because it's T-rated. We can't have any nudity.
We've
T-rated
had
fanfic.
tons of nudity.
I know. I'm just being dumb. No.
Just then, Light started acting all weird. I am a ghost. Possessed.
My favorite band.
He looked like
Sorry.
Damn it, stop interrupting Zane.
I'll shut up. I'm sorry, Zane.
he looked all possessed like the spoilers paranormal activity chick. I've been taken over by the ghost of Dark Yagami. Now my name is a mixture of light and dark, for I am Gray Yagami.
I don't think that's how that works.
Except just all me Dark Yagami, because that sounds like gay Yagami and dudes would make fun of me at school.
The fuck?
I thought he didn't go to school because he was too smart.
Okay, so that means Light is dead instead?
Yes.
God damn it.
That was my line, Zane.
What?
Yes was my line.
Oh, I was just talking under my breath. I didn't even know I said yes.
No, you didn't say yes. Tom did. We're waiting on you.
I said yes.
Oh,
that was my
fuck,
line. So
I
it's your
can't
turn.
believe I done this. Then we must save him instead, Knight said. Luckily, I can clone him because we still have his body here. Night and Dark and Day went to the cloning lab. They put Dark's DNA, which was actually Light's in the cloning machine, and switched it on.
This is good because this time I pressed all the right buttons and nothing will go wrong. Knight swore and cussed because every time you clone something, something always goes wrong.
The machine dinged and the door opened.
Oh, fuck. I put it in dog mode.
A dog came out. Had fags and horns, and instead of eyes, there were machine guns.
Machine gun eyes.
The eyes should have been the shot bullets that looked like eyes and could see things, so he could shoot them round corners and get the jump on peeps.
Okay.
You know what really give away your position? Shooting a gun. Its claws were pinned so it could death no people.
Hello, the dog howled. I am Light Yagami, but I have been trapped in the body of a dog, and my name is Might Yagami. Author's note. Check out the chap where they fight Yatsuba, but basically Might Yagami is his dog, and then I realized it didn't make sense that his dog was called Yagami, so now it's explained. Everyone laughed.
I'm just gonna say it. I'm definitely going to give this dog the voice of Tequila.
Okay.
Home dog will be back in a moment.
Anyway, while all these funny things were happening, the car was getting closer.
It's still driving despite the nuclear apocalypse.
They stopped outside and parked up and out with all their weapons, and the Yagami house had turned into a castle. Made of iron, so it would be hard to get into.
It must have been one of those Italian-built cars. Those things are sturdy.
Luckily, Cyber got his hands were made of magnets. How does that work? Beep, I will climb in, she said. She taked off her cloths to make her lighter and began shooting up the wall. There are no holes.
Then I will make one, Cool Dude said, grinning. He was good at karate chops, so what he did was he did a spinning karate chop and his hand turned into a drill to cut the metal.
Fuck. Which one of the Pillarmen is it?
Wamu!
Wamu! Never
Wait,
gonna
no.
dance again.
No, it was AC/DC who had the Divine Sandstorm.
Oh, it was AC/DC? Oh, shit. Which one was Wham? Whammo was the leader, right?
Had the wind and the unicorn horn.
Wait. Yeah, Cars was the leader. Cars was the scythe.
Cards was a dude with the blade hands, and they told him he could be anything, so he became everything.
Well,
Bless
looks
you.
like this story's been thunderstruck.
Sorry, fucking gosh, you did not.
I'm so glad you just did that.
AC/DC summer.
Thank you, cool dude, Cyber Takata said. She magneted through the hole, then went to the front door and opened it.
Okay, I don't
Couldn't you
think that's
just-
how magnets work.
Couldn't he have just put a hole on the ground so they could walk through?
No, that would make too much sense.
Everyone went in except Nier, because he had to stay in the car so that they wouldn't get ticketed. But they gave him an iPod and it had Justin Bieber on it because Nier likes lame music like that.
Hal listened real hard. They're in Knight's bedroom upstairs. Hurry!
They moved up the stairs so fast that the stairs fell down and Cyber Takata had to magnet up the walls again.
Hey, you look like Spider-Man, but a naked woman, Samantha laughed.
Haha, very funny, Cyber Takata said. Punch.
Ow.
Back in the sky, Bass.
Oh, yeah.
Blood was so exited about the fight now that he kept dancing in circles around the plant to get rid of his energy. Light Yagami is a machine gun dog and Don is dead and Cyber Takata is naked. What more could you want? He's saying, dancing past Ryuk and flipping lots of birds because his guy was dead.
I wouldst also want Dark to beef naked.
Beef
TCO
naked.
Fadge said, beef naked.
Where's the beef?
17
Arby's. We have them.
Cowboys at Ram Ranch.
Later, my dear. Doe, a deer, a female deer.
Right.
A drop of golden sun. I could finish it, but I'm not going to.
Blood said back, when the fight is over, we will betray him and make him our slave, and he can be naked whenever you want. Anyway, come to the TV because the fight is starting.
Good thing this art not pay-per-view, she said, and they both lulled very hard.
On TV.
Now that has to be a euphemism. All the evil dudes were silently around the door because they heard peeps on the other side.
What do we do? Cool Dude said, combing his hair so hard with fear that his hair turned into diamonds. I guess Diamond is unbreakable.
Well, not if you have Star Platinum.
Nope,
Crazy
Crazy
as
Diamond.
hard as diamonds.
Well, in Diamond is Unbreakable Part 5, Crazy Diamonds is the main character's stand, and he's stronger than Star Platinum.
Oh, I was just referencing the priestess.
Priest.
Whole thing when they're trapped in her mouth, like the teeth have become as hard as diamonds.
Oh yeah, then he auras his way out of it.
Yes. So, it's just like, wait, do you guys hear that? Distant auras.
I have calculated that if we open the door silently in 1.342358236529128 seconds, we will win for sure.
Well, now it's too late.
Said Samantha, mathing the place up with her numbers and shit.
Everywhere. Then let's get bloody swilling do this bugger. Watari roared and then looked at his watch and then silently punched the door. He did it in time.
So why is Watari turning Scottish?
I don't know.
There is no way they can lose. Or is there? Asked Blood, crunching blood banana flavored Doritos all over him.
Oh god, banana flavored Doritos.
Don't
Ew.
ask if me.
Also, I know on TV they do the thing where they say next time or whatever, so here's a next time on Dark Yagami.
They're too heavy. I'm gonna die, said Samantha.
I'll save you too, said Dark Yagami, jumping her rescue. He broke the falling roof bits with S. I'll saved you. Now you have to join my side, he winked, because that was the plan all along, because Samantha was his wife.
He winkled.
He
Winkled.
I know. Read more next month. See how this epic thing happens.
How close are we to fucking finishing this bullshit?
Well, we are on chapter 35, and there are a total of 48.
So we've got at least 2 more sessions.
Oh God.
On the bright side, 3 of those are only epilogues,
Yeah.
so we can technically finish earlier.
I mean, I'd prefer to actually do the epilogues. Though the epilogues will likely be short.
Probably.
Which we started this at... Okay, yeah, so it's been over an hour.
Yeah.
So I guess that's where we're gonna that's where we're gonna leave this one. I'm Llytic.
I'm Tom.
I don't have anything clever this time, bye.
I'm just getting distracted by that gif of the gun dick.